Welcome back to Get Connected. I'm your host, Conn Jackson, and many people have said that the world spins around Windows. And what a great opportunity platform Windows is. And when it comes to holiday gaming, Windows just might be the platform that's right for your family. Joining us, we like to call him the PC guy. Not to steal any of your thunder, but I am predicting that the Kinect is going to be huge this year.
Yeah, the Kinect is definitely one of the biggest things this holiday season. I mean, simply because it brings gaming to people who not necessarily are hardcore gamers. I mean, anybody who's, even if you've never played a game before, you can pick up a Kinect because you use your body as the controller, and I actually have it loaded up on the screen behind me here. So I've got Kinect Sports. I'm playing table tennis here. We'll get the game started. I just toss my hand up, hit the ball, and now, just like I'm playing an actual game of table tennis, I can line up and I can hit the ball. That time I missed it and I just lost to the computer. But normally I can do pretty well. But it's an incredible, incredible game. You can play soccer, you can box, you can play bowling, there's some fighting games, there's some dance games that are a lot of fun, and there are more and more titles coming all the time. It's really, really super cool stuff.
Well, I certainly hope my loved ones are listening because I'd love to get a Kinect under the tree. But moving on, how much room will I need once I open my gift to play the game?
You need a few feet. Optimal distance, I think, is about 6 feet back, 6 to 10 feet back from the actual sensor. You need to spread out a little bit, and it's important to check above you as well. If you've got a relatively low ceiling and you have a ceiling fan, you want to make sure that you're out of the way so you don't stick your hand up to serve a tennis ball or something and stick your hand into the fan. So check in all directions.
Well, when it comes to gaming, let's all keep safety first. Now, Ben, when it comes to laptops, what are you seeing there?
I've got 3 really nice laptops. I've got the Samsung QX410, allows you to stay connected virtually anywhere because it's got this built-in 4G wireless, which is super cool. I've got the Toshiba Portage R705, lightest laptop ever built with a DVD drive, weighs just a hair over 3 pounds. And then I got this super cool Dell Inspiron Duo. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but it looks just like a regular laptop. And you can type on it, and you can use the mouse and the keyboard. But if you swivel the screen and it flips inside the bezel, you can collapse it down into this touch-only mode. So you can hold it up and watch a movie on it. You can use it as an ebook reader. You can even put it in this dock that I've got here and use it as your alarm clock. So you can use it kind of all day from start to finish, from the minute you wake up to the minute you go to bed. And all this stuff connects. You can connect your phones to it, share things, that take pictures off your phone, connect it to the cloud, look at it at your PC. Pretty neat stuff right now.
Well, Ben, we've talked games, we've talked laptops. Do we have anything that's ultra sweet in cell phones?
I do. I have very sweet phones for you. I've got a lineup of Windows 7 phones, and these are pretty new. They just launched, and they're kind of different from any other phone that's out there in the market. The one I'm holding right now, turn it on for you, is the Samsung Focus. So it's got a Super AMOLED screen, incredibly, incredibly bright. You see how thin this is. It's incredibly thin. These are live tiles. So rather than having a static application icon like a lot of phones do, these update in real time. So for example, I've got the WeatherBug app. Now that app's available on a lot of platforms, but here you can actually see the weather update in real time right on the home screen. So I don't have to go into the actual application to see what the weather is. And that same thing happens for my People tab, where I can integrate my contacts with my Facebook profile and all my lists. The calendar, email, everything is right where you need it. So you can do the things that you need to do with your phone. Then you can get it back in your pocket so you don't end up being one of those people where you're kind of buried your head in your phone all day. You can get back to living your life and using the phone as a tool. It's really cool stuff. And you can play Xbox on it.
Ben, I'm hoping you can help us out. I've heard a couple terms. One is SkyDrive and the other is cloud computing.
Sure. So, I mean, SkyDrive is something that I use all the time. It's free online storage, and you use that with something called Windows Live Mesh. Mesh is a technology that works with Windows, free through Windows Live, works with Windows PCs really, really well. It allows you to sync your folders back and files back and forth between multiple computers. So if I have, say, a desktop, a laptop, an all-in-one, and a netbook, I can keep my photos in sync or my documents in sync across all of those things. It just knows when I make a change on one of them, and then it replicates that change everywhere.
All right, I've been waiting this whole segment long for the big reveal. You got to tell us about the Sony Vaio J.
Yeah, the J is great. The J is an all-in-one touchscreen. For example, I've got Bing loaded up here in my Windows 7 taskbar. I just touch the icon. Let's see here, tap it. and up comes Bing Search. And right now I have Bing Visual Search loaded on here. I'm looking for laptops, all purpose. Now I tap gaming. You see all those tiles shuffle around, and now I can just take a look at the gaming rigs. Great way to find the perfect holiday gift. Also kind of cool way to show off touch here. So I've got Bing up. Maybe I'm done using that. I'll just tap it again. All-in-ones are super cool because it's effectively the entire PC in what looks like a flat screen TV. So the processor, the graphics card, this one has a 1080p screen with a Blu-ray player, so I can watch HD movies on it, and I can move stuff around the screen like you just saw when I was using Bing, just by tapping the screen.
Ben, we are totally living in the future. Thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
Now you can see why we call him the PC guy. Lots of cool games out there. Don't forget the Kinect under the tree. That's what I'm hoping I'll be playing all Christmas Day. At any rate, you can learn more about other holiday gift-giving ideas at our Get Connected website at conntv.com. We got plenty more on the show because we love keeping you in the know.